Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk about the MAT system, message add tag, and this is our duplication model here at Be Epic. So I'm going to go over this and I'm going to teach you how to do this, and I'm also going to explain the power of this system. So what's really great about this system is you can get started today without having any products on hand, without getting your products yet, and you can share other people's testimonials. The other thing that's really powerful about this is what's going on within our body is completely different than what's going on in somebody else's body. So for example, if you know somebody who struggles with anxiety and depression, but you don't struggle with that, you can use other people's testimonials to speak to them. If you know somebody who suffers with migraines, but you don't know what that's like and you don't know what that feels like, you can use somebody else's testimonial to speak to that. So I am going to show you how to use this system. It's a very powerful system. And what's great about this is this gives you the ability to build a worldwide organization from Facebook, from your phone. As long as you have a phone and Wi-Fi, you can do your business anywhere. And that's what I love about this system is I am a stay-at-home mom. This gives me the ability to stay at home with my kids, work from anywhere. We can go to the beach, my kids can play, and I can still work. I can take my kids to the park, my kids can play, and I can still work. And so this really gives you the opportunity to work from anywhere. And I love that. As long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, you can work. So let's get into this. The very first thing we are going to challenge you to do is message your first 30 people. So these are your top, your hot list. These are your people that you know are going to be really interested in this product. And in our group, the Beyond Epic group, under guides in Unit 1, there are scripts in there for you if you don't know what to say, and I can give you simple ideas of what to say. I always suggest just speaking from your heart. So if you go through the testimonial group and you look at different testimonials, you know, if you know somebody that struggles with those things, I would just reach out to them and, you know, say, I have a friend named Sally who struggles with adrenal fatigue. Hey, Sally, I'm a part of this amazing group. I just started with this new company. And as I'm looking through this testimonial group, I keep seeing all these people that have adrenal fatigue and they're getting help, and it's really changing their lives. And I thought of you. I don't know if this is your solution at all, but I thought it might be something you might want to check out. I'm going to add you into this testimonial group. Let me know when you're in here. And what I'll do is I'll tag you in those testimonials that made me think of you. Very simple, right? Or if you don't know what somebody's struggling with, you can say, hey, Sally, I just started a brand new home-based business. I would love for you to come in and take a look at it. Not only are we helping people get their health back, people are losing weight while they sleep. There's just amazing testimonials in here. Maybe it's not for you, but you might know somebody that you can send my way that I could help. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to add you in here. Once you're in, let me know, and I'm going to tag you in some information. And a lot of times too, my best, not only my best customers, but my biggest builders and distributors actually came from referrals. So don't be scared to ask for a referral. Just because somebody doesn't need something, it doesn't mean that they don't know somebody who does. So this is how the message add tag system works. So very first thing is you're going to message them. And then you're going to invite them. So to invite somebody to a group, you hit invite. And what it will do is it will bring up everybody who's on your Facebook friend list. If you are not friends with somebody on Facebook, I will give you a solution, or if they don't have Facebook, I will also give you a solution on how you can still give people the information. So you would just click on a name. So if I was to add Scott, and then I would send invite to him and he would receive a notification in his notifications. I'm just going to cancel. So once I've invited him, so I've messaged him, now I've invited him. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link. So if you're on your computer, you copy the link up here. If you are on your phone, just let me grab this for you. On your phone, it's going to be in the top here, and it's either going to be a star or 3 dots. You click on that, and then you click share group, and then you're going to copy the link. You're going to send them that link, because what happens is sometimes in our notifications, we just don't always get the notifications. And when you send them the link, they can click on that link and it will take them directly to the page. So remember to always send them the link. It is always important to make sure you invite them first before sending the link. You want to invite them because when you invite people to the group, your name is attached to that person. So let me show you for an example. When I click under members, and this is going to take a little bit to load. So under members, right here, under friends, it shows everybody that I personally invited to this group. So it says added by Carrie Marshall, added by Carrie Marshall, and there'll be tons and tons that were added by Carrie Marshall. They're attached to me. And this is important because say 4 months down the road, say you add somebody, you have a conversation with them, you invite them to the group, and maybe they don't order right away, which happens. But 3-4 months down the road, they see something that really speaks to them and they're ready to order. A lot of times people forget who added them, and so they don't know how to order. And so a lot of times in the group, you'll see people say, how can I order this? How do I get this? And so what we can easily do, because your name is attached to them, is we can easily search that name and see who added them to the group. And so that's why it's so important to invite people. So you invite them first so that your name is attached to that person. And then you send the link. If you just send the link and they join to the link, they're not attached to you. So you have to make sure you invite them. So you invite them and then you message them back and send them the link and say, okay, I just invited you to the group. Here's the link to the group. Let me know when you're in, and I'm going to tag you in some testimonials. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So first off, I'll say, sometimes they won't say I'm in, but lots of times they'll get a testimony. But I just say, let me know when you're in anyway. Some people listen and follow directions, some people don't. So if you know that they're struggling with something, what you can do is you hit this search, this little spyglass, and you click on this. And you can search any condition. So because our products lower inflammation in the body, all diseases inflammation rooted, our products are going to help them. So anything that's going on within their body, our products can help them with that. So say, for example, just because I said anxiety and depression, say you know that they struggle with that. Well, now you can go through and I can see everybody who shared anything ever about anxiety and depression, and I can click on these. And so I can click on, say I click on this one here, and I think, wow, this is a really great testimonial. And all I have to do is hit @ symbol, and then say I'm going to tag Angel Wall. She was in our first video that we did together. So click on Angel Wall, and I'm going to say, this made me think of you, right? And then I would just hit return. She's going to get a notification. Now, I'm not going to send her that because she's going to be confused as to why that made me think of her, but that's all you have to do. Now, what I suggest doing is tag them in 5 or 6 testimonials. The average person, they need to be exposed to something about 6 times minimum before they buy. So if you come in and you expose them to 6 different testimonials, or even a video, I like to do a video and then some testimonials, they're more likely to order. And so if you click on announcements and you scroll down, there's some really great videos on here. In here, there's a video on the blue tea. So if someone has questions on the blue tea, you can tag them in that video. If somebody has questions on Regenerate, there's a really great video on Regenerate in here. Rebecca Oakes from our team does a really great video on how the Epic pack works in your system and why that's the foundation to your health. That is in here. So my computer. So this video is really great for anybody who has any inflammation rooted illnesses. Heather goes over what the Regenerate has done for her and her body. So this is great to tag someone in if you know anybody who's struggling with any of these conditions. And then Rebecca Oakes goes into the tea, and that's further down. Again, you guys, I apologize. My computer's a little slow just running Facebook and then doing a live, but you can tag them in a video. If you know somebody struggles, say they struggle with, they struggle with 4 or 5 different conditions, totally not uncommon. So maybe they have anxiety, depression, some migraine issues, they don't sleep well, they have arthritis. Tag them in 2 or 3 different testimonials on all those things, and don't hesitate to tag them in more 6 or 7 things, right? You're coming from a place of help, and you're coming from a place where this could be their solution. I can't tell you how many times people have reached out to me just thanking me for thinking of them and sharing this information with them. The next thing I want to talk about is, if you do not know what that person struggles with, tag them in a few things. So tag them in, maybe 2 or 3 posts on weight loss. Maybe tag them in a few posts on more energy, sleeping better. Most people struggle with energy and sleep. Those are most people's struggle. A lot of people nowadays, because they're nutrient deficient, they don't get enough sleep, and gut health actually do struggle with anxiety and depression. Like anxiety and depression is off the charts. A lot of that is just because of those reasons. So tag them in that. The more things you tag them into, it might not be for them, but as you're tagging them in some information, they may think of several people that the products could help that they could send to you. Or if they're thinking of, 5 to 10 people that these products could help with, that's a great business conversation, because if they know 10 people that these products could help, if they go out and share this information with those 10 people, that's an extra $500 a month coming in for that person, which is also really great for that person. And then you've helped that person make an extra $500 a month. And I don't know anybody where an extra $500 a month couldn't do something for them. That's, paying down debt. That could be a vehicle loan. That could be cell phone payment. I'm in Canada, so there's no $500 vehicle loans here, but it could definitely help you pay down some debt. What I will say is, if you're talking to somebody and they're not on Facebook, so what if you have somebody that you think these products could really help, but they're not on Facebook? What I would do is I would still reach out to them. And so either, and you guys communicate with people how you communicate with people. If you normally message people on Messenger, message them on Messenger. If you text them, text them. If you do not speak to people like that, if that's not how you communicate, call them and just say, hey, I'm going to add you into these groups. Expect a text message from me, or expect a message in Messenger from me. I really want you to check this out. I would hate for you to send a whole bunch of messages to people on Messenger and you've never messaged someone from Messenger before, and them to think you were hacked. So just keep that in mind. However you usually communicate with people, that's how you're going to reach out to people. And I always suggest, honestly, pick up the phone. when you want somebody to think about, to take a look at something, it's always more sincere. Okay, so what if that person isn't on Facebook? If they're not on Facebook, what I would do is basically the same steps. We do have some videos on YouTube where you can send them the videos on the blue tea. You can send them videos on the Epic Kit. Those videos are there. There's some for Be Keto where you can send those to people, so you can send them the link. And then what I would do is maybe take a few pictures of some testimonials, and you can send it to them maybe in a text or email, or if it's too long, like sometimes it might be too big to take the picture, copy and paste it, take the picture. And to take a picture, like to save it, you can just, how do you do it on here? You might have to do it on your phone to save it. Oh yeah, so you should be able to hit these 3 dots to save the picture, but you can do it that way. Or, you know, if you're on your computer, just screenshot it and take a picture. It doesn't matter. You're just trying to give them the information. It doesn't have to be like this perfect thing or this perfect email. Just get them in front of the information. But what your goal is to get your first 30 people in this group as fast as possible. So I want you to make that your goal for today. I want you to write a list and think to yourself, who can I help? Who can I help today? And write a list and then invite them to take a look at what you're doing. And then once you have got your first 30 people in there, reach out, let us know. We want to shout you out. We want to celebrate you for taking those first steps to launching your business. The next thing that I will say is don't stop at 30. My first day, I think I reached out to over 60 people. My second day, I reached out to another 60 people, just getting them in front of the information. The more people you get in front of the information, the faster your business is going to build. And that's the great thing. The more people that you add into that group, the faster your business is going to grow. And then once you are done and you kind of feel like, I've messaged everybody that I know, I'm out of a warm market, what do I do next? I want you to get connected with your nearest diamond, because we have amazing cold market training that will teach you how to never run out of people to talk to, which is really amazing. So you guys, if you have any questions on this system, please reach out to your nearest diamond or your nearest leader. They don't have to be a diamond, and they can help answer any questions. And then look for those scripts under the guides in the Beyond Epic page, and that's going to be the next thing. So after this video, there will be a link right to the guides in Beyond Epic where you can click, and then the scripts will be there for you. Bye.